Back in our set, our reconstructed, renovated.
Brand new.
Look at it.
It's incredible.
Wow.
Just with all the winnings, we afforded a whole new set.
You got to spend them somewhere. Okay.
New set. New set. Look at the technology we can afford.
So advanced.
The snap of the fingers. All right. Folks! What's up? It's Don.
And John's
Picks. That's right, we're back after being out of the studio, having a little rapid fire in the field pick show. We're back, whole slate. Everything is kind of back to normal after that whirlwind of Bills primetime games. We got Thursday night, Bills pick, Sunday night, Monday night, Luscious Lock, Captain John's anchor pick. We got all these fat picks. We can't waste any time. Let's get right to it. John, Thursday night, Packers in Arizona, taking on the Cards. Spreads favoring the Cards, -6.5. Over under 49.5. What do you think about this game, John?
Well, Donnie, I will say Aaron Rodgers has been my boy as of late. He's been getting it done for me, of course, hooking us up with a fat anchor pick win last week and a couple along the way before that. He's been my boy, but COVID has seemingly hit the Green Bay Packers camp with Devontae Adams on the COVID list, and then everyone was looking at Adam Lazard to step up, but now he's on the COVID list too. So I don't know. We don't even really know who some of these people that he's going to be throwing to will be. Or are they going to activate Valdez-Scantling off IR? We don't exactly know. So we got to keep an eye on that. But Arizona's hot. They are looking like bona fide Super Bowl contenders here. They're playing at home on prime time. 6.5, pretty big spread. But I think I got to fade my boy on this one, Donnie. The COVID thing making me nervous, and just Arizona is so hot. So I'm taking Arizona Cardinals -6.5. That over/under, you said it's at 49.5. I'm thinking we get some points here. I think both these teams, I think they'll be duking it out a little bit. And that Arizona offense is they've been killing it lately. So give me the over 49.5. We're taking the Cardinals. That's how I'm starting my week. What are you thinking here on this one, Donnie?
John, I'm with it. Yeah, there's been all these news about injuries and COVID. I think I just heard today J.J. Watt for the Cards. He either didn't practice today or might be out. Doesn't matter. I'm taking the Cardinals. Green Bay, same thing. I hate it. I hate to fade you guys. You've been good to me. Been good to us. But Arizona -6.5. They've been hot. Also, this is a pick I just have to do. Normally I'm an underdog guy. And Green Bay as an underdog, they're hard not to take. I hate just riding an undefeated team because the feeling is they have to lose eventually. But I'm silencing all those self-critics in my head. We're going with Arizona -6.5. We're going over the 50 because Green Bay's defense stinks. I think Arizona puts at least 30, 35 up, and Green Bay, they're going to score 2 touchdowns or 3 themselves. So give me the Cards, give me the over, and I think that is a
consensus pick. Bling, 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 bling.
Yes.
Wow, see, that is a big
Starting
turnaround
off.
from last week, because if you were paying attention to our rapid fire show from last week, we were entirely split on every single spread and over/under. It was something to behold. So we are back in Consensusville, America, here with our new set, and so that's a good way to start the week.
Feels
off.
great. We're coming in fresh off the bye. Fresh as fuck. You know who else is coming fresh off the bye?
Who dat?
Buffalo Bills.
We are indeed. A big bye week. It's been just enough time to sort of try to forget about all that Titans nonsense on Monday Night Football, and we're looking ahead. We have a very easy 3-week schedule coming up here. It's almost like we have like a whole month bye week, because we're starting off here after a nice rest. And who we got? The Fish, the Miami Dolphins, coming to our house on Halloween, indeed. So that should be quite the party. And it certainly was at Hard Rock Stadium last time with the Buffalo Bills, of course, blowing them out 40-0. And as a result, we're looking at a spread here of Buffalo Bills minus 13.5, and they got that over/under at 49.5 at the moment. Donnie, what do you think about that spread, and who you taking here?
It's a big spread. Last time I think the spread for the Bills was, what was it, 6.5? Not even. Maybe it was second game of the season, might have been 3.5. I don't know. It was tiny. Compared now, huge. Tua's back. That's a difference this time. Doesn't matter. I don't know. I still got faith in the Bills. You know, that Titans loss had left a bitter taste in all our mouths. You know, first quarter, driving down and getting 2 field goals while you got the ball inside the 5 and 10 yard line. That sucks. That's the cover right there. We would have covered it by double digits. But I think they cash in this week. I'm taking Bills minus 13.5. And you know what? I'm taking the over. I think, Miami's got to get something on the board this time, right? They got to score some points. Just statistically, we can't shut them out twice. And I'm assuming we put up another 30-40 spot. So Bills, minus 13.5, 2 touchdown, winner, chicken dinner, over 49.5. John, you with me? What's going on, baby?
Let me tell you, Donnie, I am with you on the spread. 13.5, massive spread, but the Dolphins are still just struggling. I mean, Tua's back. He looks okay, but I don't know. There's talk of them bringing Deshaun Watson in, and he probably just, I don't know. Tua's just, I heard they asked him today, do you feel like you're wanted here in Miami? And his response was, I don't not feel wanted, which is a pretty weird and an unassuring response from your, formerly looking like franchise quarterback. But at any rate, things are kind of weird and vague down there in Miami. And we just came off a bye week here in Buffalo, so I think we kill them. Give me the Bills, minus 13.5. On the other hand, the over-under here, 49.5. Obviously, as we said, they didn't cover last time, mostly due to the fact of the Dolphins putting up no points at all. But based on the fact that we're coming off the bye week here, and I just don't know if we're going to be putting up 40 points ourselves again. I don't know if I can bank on that. So I'm actually going to lean on the under here, Donnie. So I'm taking the Bills, but I am taking the under. So with that, we got, on the spread here, a little bit of a consensus pick. But on the over-under, we are, of course, now is a little bit of a DJ split. So there you go. We'll see how that one goes.
Halvesies, it's all good.
Halvesies indeed. So go Bills, and we'll see how that one goes. Happy Halloween. Be sure to dress up as something fun if you're going to the game. And if you're going to the game or not, come see Intrepid Travelers play at Buffalo Ironworks that very same night.
It's going to be sick. There's going to be like shredding and just like sick music and dancing and drinks and people and fun, just like shredding. And then you'll be like, wow, oh man, these guys are so sick. And then we'll all be getting down like, yeah. And it'll just be the time of your life. And you'll go home and you'll see your roommates or your parents or your friends or your spouse or your partner, whoever you live with, your daughter, brother, husband, uncle, whatever. And you'll go home and be like, you fucking loser. Why didn't you come? I just had the best time in my life.
That's right. That's right indeed. And you know what? If you're there, there's a very good chance they do have some TV. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are playing the Sunday Night Football game, which is, of course, we're looking at Donnie's Dallas Cowboys going to visit the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Our boy, friend of the show, Jerry Jones, and his
close friend
and his Cowboys. That's right. They're going all the way up to Minnesota. And somehow on this one, surprisingly, or at least surprisingly to me, Minnesota favored by 1.5 points here, Donnie. And we got the over-under pretty high here, 54.5. So what are you thinking here? Is Jerry Jones and his boys, I mean, I don't know. They've been hot, but obviously they're on the road, but they're getting points here if you take the spread. Dallas 1.5. What do you think?
This is obvious. I'm not going to overthink it. Give me Dallas all day, plus 1.5. I'll easily take it. Give me the money line too. I think it's minus 105 or something. It's close to a pickup. Give me both of it. I'd even go the reverse and be as bold as buying or selling some points to the book and saying Cowboys minus 2.5, minus 3.5. You know, where am I gonna put this at? You know what? I'm gonna say Cowboys minus 3.5. They win by 4.
Wow.
Minnesota's got no defense at all. Cowboys, they used to say the same thing about them. We've seen this year. The defense has some fight in them. Now they're young, they're scrappy. We saw in the Patriots game, emotions get high and they're prone to making mistakes. I don't think that happens again. What I do think happens again is our boy Diggs. 2 picks. It's written all over it. Kirk Cousins, he's a good QB, but he's prone to throw picks. I think this one's all Dallas marching in there, and especially it's in a dome, no weather factor. They play in a dome as well. Give me the over too all day. This game's gonna be sick. I'm not pissed, but like I would love to be on my couch watching this game instead of playing music. So if you do come to the show, you might see me like shredding like, and then just like drift up and like look towards the bar, probably watching the game. I'll try not to, but it might happen once or twice.
We'll be sure. It'll be tough not to glance over.
Jerry Jones is going to be every touchdown ringing my phone like Dom, like it's just going to be blowing me up while I'm trying to play a show. It's like, come on, dude. Like I get it. I love you too, but Anyway, John, what do you think? Are they still your boys?
Hey, until they do me wrong, Jerry Jones and his boys are still my boys. I am backing them here with the spread, plus 1.5 for Dallas. I like the money line here as well, so I'll toss that in as well. Dallas money line, Dallas 1.5, and I like the points too. 54.5 pretty high, but like you said, they're in the dome. 2 hot offenses. Minnesota's been in some high-scoring games this season as well, so I'm taking the over as well. So. Call that another consensus pick. That's right.
We are in consensus again. Yes,
we are in consensus indeed. So with that,
oh man,
one more primetime game to go. What's that, Donnie?
Oh, we're headed to the dark and dreary Kansas City. I don't know if those storm clouds ever came up after Buffalo left in that Sunday night game, because it is dark there. It is raining. We're seeing pictures of Pat Mahomes online with his fiance or is his wife? They married?
I think it's his fiance.
His fiance and his brother just acting like fools, and him just like face, head in hands in the background. It's dark. We don't even know. Is he even gonna play? Is he cleared to play? He got injured last game.
I think he's playing. I haven't heard otherwise.
Yeah,
so I think he will be playing.
It didn't look great, but it didn't look that bad. He had a helmet on, and it wasn't a full-on collision. It was a little bit of a knee to the helmet, I expect him to be in, and they're taking on the Giants, who also things are pretty dark for, but I think they're coming off a win, right? They beat Panthers?
Yep.
Last week? Yeah, so they're coming off a big win, and I don't know. Kansas City doesn't look itself. Neither does Pat Mahomes. I've given them chance after chance in my personal VIP bankroll with all my VIP members, but not anymore. I'm fading Kansas City hard. Give me the Giants on the road, plus 9.5. Way too many points. And I'm also betting the under on this, under 52. The Chiefs' offense just looks like poop. I'll leave it at that. John, what do you think?
Well, Donnie, you're right. Things are not looking good in Kansas City at the moment. I mean, his Patrick Mahomes, his fiance and brother being absolutely just cringeworthy is nothing new, but things come to the forefront when you start losing games, and now people are questioning whether Patrick Mahomes is the guy anymore. I mean, he's making a lot of money.
I don't.
Lot of money.
Hear that.
A lot of money. But
Jumping the ship a little bit.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, things get bad and people are just like, oh, like bench him and trade him. It's out there, but you know what? Twitter's a crazy place. And at any rate, people do say crazy things when their Super Bowl team all of a sudden starts playing crappy on Monday night against other teams. But I'm not giving up on the Kansas City Chiefs yet. This is a big spread, but I think the Chiefs are ready to turn things around here. I think they've had a couple bad days at the office, as you might say, and the Giants, I still just do not have much belief in that team. So I'm gonna take the risk here. I'm gonna trust that Patrick Mahomes is still, he's still a guy that can get things done in front of his fans. He's ready to prove people wrong, shut up the haters, and get people back on track in Kansas City. So give me the Chiefs, -9.5. Over under 52. I do like the under here as well as you, Donnie. So we are in consensus on that. So we got the spread here. It is a little bit of a DJ split. But hey, over under, we got a consensus pick.
Quick, boom.
All right, so we'll see how that one goes on Monday night, November 1st.
All right, baby. Let's go. The moment everybody's been waiting for. We're getting the luscious locks out. Here we go. The last 2 weeks have been rough. We started off super hot. It was before anyone knew the Cowboys were good. I still wish that was a thing. Now everyone knows they're good, and we got to react accordingly. Last week, a heartbreaker of a loss. Oh man, Dolphins end up covering that 2.5 points, but lose on a last-minute field goal. Ugh. We need to turn around. We need to turn around fat. We need to get going. We need to just do something drastic. So you know what? I had one play planned on my sheet. We're giving 2. That's what's going down. We're giving 2 picks, and we're going to parlay them again because last time we did this, we got robbed. Time before this, we cashed. We're 1-1 on the Luscious Lock parlay. Here we go. Pick number 1. Bucks at the Saints, -5. Bucks are playing lights out right now. Defense, offense, everyone's firing on all cylinders. Tom Brady's crushing it. I mean, the guy's just got some crazy charm or spell over everyone in any arena he's in, not just the defense, but apparently getting fans to just give away the 600th ball that they probably could have gotten $500,000 for anywhere. The guy is just casting spells, tricking everyone, coming out on top always. You got to go with Tom Brady right now, -5 at the Saints. We're putting money on that. We're also putting money on leg 2 and then sprinkling on the parlay. Leg 2, Chargers, -6 at home versus the Patriots. Patriots are coming in all hot after a blowout win versus the Jets, thinking they're back. They're due for a huge letdown, and they got to travel all the way out west after just having to travel a little bit south to the Meadowlands. This time they're facing a Chargers team that got embarrassed by the Ravens right before bye week. They had a bye last week. They're coming off fresh. They are coming out ready to just kill whatever team is in their way. Bill Belichick, he may have a thing with rookie QBs. Herbert isn't a rookie. This is in their house. Chargers -6. Hell yeah. Put them together. Probably like plus 250 odds or something. I don't know. I'll put it up here. And that is how you have a Luscious Lock Sunday and win some motherfucking shampoo.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
That's right. Okay. Now, we're going out to sea. John, tell us where we're going.
Where are we going? Well, let's see.
Aruga.
That's That's right. Anchors away indeed. Donnie, and it's a big anchor this week. It's a big anchor. It's really heavy, and it's gonna be tough to pull this one up. You say anchors away, somebody's got to lift that thing up, and so I need somebody strong, a beast of a man, who's gonna pull us into a winning result here for this anchor pick, and that man is going to be Derrick Henry and his boys on the Tennessee Titans. Now, I know, we're not really that into the Tennessee Titans here at Buffalo at the moment, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to let them whip me some money because they're going to Indianapolis, and this spread at the moment, Indy -1. So, I don't know. It's basically a pick 'em. This seems like a no-brainer to me. Derrick Henry seems unstoppable at the moment. Tennessee Titans at the moment looking like a bona fide, maybe Super Bowl contender. They're a hot team right now. And Indianapolis doesn't make me nervous whatsoever. Carson Wentz, forget about it. So we're taking the Tennessee Titans +1. Might as well throw in the money line there as well. Money line -105 at the moment. So we're going to hit both of those with this anchor pick, Donnie. And I think that's just going to be spectacular sitting there anchoring the bottom of your betting slip this week. Log it in, baby.
I love it. I think we're due for our first undefeated week. And we did one last year on all the spreads. And you know when that happens? The stack of hundos come out. Yeah, you all remember last year. Feels great. I'm feeling great. Things are back to normal. We're coming fresh off the bye week. The Bills aren't on prime time, which we love, but, it gives us another pick. The board is way easier. Last week was garbage and just hard.
Tough week,
but, man, this feels great.
It feels great. We got a great Halloween weekend coming up. Everybody have fun. Stay safe. Come see Intrepid Travelers at Ironworks on Sunday night. And we'll see y'all next week for another edition of Don
and John's
Piss Boogie.
Have a spooky season. This train never stops. Ooh.